Brigitte Macron's daughter has revealed how, at the age of 9, she watched her 39-year-old mother fall for a 15-year-old Emmanuel Macron. Tiphaine Auzière, 34, the youngest of Mrs Macron's children from her first marriage, described how smitten the couple were with each other soon after they met in a television documentary about her mother. Brigitte Macron, a French novel aired on Wednesday night on France 3, a state television channel, a year after she became France's First Lady when her husband, almost 25 years her junior, became the country's youngest president. It presented Mrs Macron, 65, as her younger husband's coach and muse and the couple as very much in love. "If I have to give a vision of love, it's Emmanuel and Mummy," Ms Auzière said, according to The Times. "When they are together, it's almost as if the world doesn't exist." The film marked the first time the family have spoken out about the romance that blossomed after Macron began seeing his drama teacher. He was in her literature class and attending the theater workshop she ran at a Catholic high school in Amiens. In his book and political manifesto Revolution, Macron described the affair as a love often clandestine, often hidden, misunderstood by many before imposing itself. But the documentary fills in a number of details about the couple's relationship in its early days before Macron quickly rose from relative obscurity to become president last year. It also included a number of glowing tributes from Mrs Macron's friends, former students and colleagues that are sure to boost her image in a country where her approval ratings are already high. Last week, a poll showed 67% approve of Mrs Macron, compared to only 44% approving of her 40-year-old husband. Although Mrs Macron declined to be interviewed for the documentary, its director Virginie Elenhart said France's First Lady had given her blessing for it. The documentary reveals the first the family heard of Macron was when Ms Auzière's older Lawrence came home from school and mentioned a crazy boy in our class who knows everything about everything. It also details what happened after Macron, at the age of 16, declared his love for the drama teacher in 1994. "They were quite smitten and it was quite obvious between them and very difficult," Ms Auzière, who was 9 at the time, said. His parents then summoned Mrs Macron and requested she stop seeing her son until he turned 18. According to the film, she told them, "I can't promise you anything." After learning his wife was having an affair with their daughter's classmate, Mrs Macron's husband at the time, André-Louis Auzière, left to live in Lille. Macron was sent away to finish his schooling in Paris, but they maintained a long-distance relationship for 13 years. After she finalized her divorce, he convinced her to marry him in 2007. Friends describe the criticism she suffered in the small city of Amiens, where her family is well known for running a chain of bakeries. Mrs Macron herself is quoted in the documentary explaining her decision to stay with Macron despite the pain it caused her children. "I know that I hurt my children and it's the thing for which I most reproach myself, but if I hadn't made that choice I would have missed out on my life," she said. The film also compares the student-teacher relationship to the Gabrielle Roussier case. Roussier, a teacher in Marseille, killed herself in 1969 after being convicted of seducing a 16-year-old pupil in her class. The story was subsequently turned into a film. The documentary says Mrs Macron would have been thinking about that case when she embarked on her relationship with the future French president.